So now let's look into the IUPAC system. So here we have the secondary prefix which we first wrote, and this relates to the secondary prefix is substituent is written in alphabetical order. So here substituent are written in alphabetical order. For example, we have Cl called chloro, we have NO2 called nitro. So chloro will be written before nitro because C comes before N. We have the primary prefix which is used when compound is cyclo. Used when compound is cyclic. And what do we use it for? Cyclo. We use the word cyclo. The word root is used to represent the total number of carbon in the principal carbon chain. It represents the total number of carbon in principal, that is the main carbon chain. And we know we use 1 carbon, we use meth, 2 carbon, we use it, 3 prop, and so on and so forth. For the primary suffix that we'll be using, this tells whether the compound is saturated or unsaturated. Tells whether compound is saturated or unsaturated, whether it has a double bond or not. Triple bond, double bond, and a single bond. Okay, and we use ane, ene, ine, diene. We have already discussed this. In the secondary suffix, this tells about the principal functional group. Tells about, which we are concerned with right now. It tells about principal functional group. Okay, whether it is COOH, CHO, OH, etc. So we'll be discussing them in detail now. So let us move ahead. Now we'll be discussing the priority order. So we'll be discussing the priority order of functional group. So let us have a look at the priority order of functional groups. Now, let us begin. So now we'll be discussing the functional group. So we'll be looking at some functional group. Now we are concerned with the IUPAC naming. We'll be looking at its prefix, whether what word we'll be using when it is used as a prefix, and we'll be looking at the suffix. So these things will be concerning us. So let us begin now. So if the functional group is, for instance, we have C, here we have this. So this is carboxylic acid. Suppose we have this, then this has no prefix, but the suffix that we use will be oic acid. Okay. Now, if we have COOH appearing, the prefix that we use is carboxy. We'll be discussing examples for the same. Okay. And the suffix that we used is carboxylic acid. Alright. Moving ahead, if we have SO3H, then this is sulfonic acid. So the prefix that we'll be using will be sulfo, and the suffix that we'll be using is sulfonic acid. Moving on, if we have, say, C double bond O, then again we have C double bond O. This is anhydride, of course, formed by the loss of water. So anhydride, the prefix that we use doesn't have a prefix, and the suffix which we use is oic anhydride. Alright, moving on. If we have, say, COOR, which is our ester, we use no prefix for this, and the suffix that we used is alkyl O8. So whatever alkyl is present, and then we use O8.